Well, good morning, Sagittarius. I hope this day finds you well. Um, Pretty much this is the daily sauce, and this is where we go through things that could be happening during the course of the day. And also, just what kind of day you're going to have. So this is not it's specific and it's not. My name is Heidi. I stir the sauce. If you're interested in personal readings, then check out the description. That's also where you'll find extended readings if they're happening. This is just for Sagittarius, but cross watchers are always welcome, and I'm so grateful you're here. Okay, family, let's get started, right? As always, we invite the presence of loving spirit to bring help and healing, and may divine love bless and inform us and bring blessings and guidance to all. So it is, y'all. So it is. I was kind of getting this channeled message as, what a mantra for today might be. And it goes a little something like this. Whatever is best for me, I hold tight to me. With love for all and harm to none, let it begin, let it be done. And this is just about, being positive about things that are to come, right, Sag? So I decided to go with the runes today in terms of energies that are coming in. And I was kind of feeling this might be what you're feeling. Like Isa is here, which is generally about, feeling like you're in a holding pattern, waiting for these new beginnings or new things and just kind of nothing happening. And that can be really difficult and feel really challenging. But it's without G's, which, first of all, both of these have to do with protection, right? Protecting your energy while you're waiting for things to come, and algaes is really a symbol that protects you from negativity, negative forces, negative thinking, whatever. And it can be useful to just say it out loud, right? Or write it on your skin or write it on a piece of paper and put it in your pocket to protect you from things that are negative, even people that are negative, blah, blah, right? Yes. And so, but what they're protecting you for is under the deck is Berkana, which is about new beginnings, right? And Gabo. This is prosperity. This is gifts, you know. So it kind of says, especially with Wunto being here and Ingwaz, which is also about new beginnings, like it's about joy and it's about, there are things coming. And so, sometimes the in between, the limbo we feel is just about, what it always tells me is there's something big coming. That's the way I think, right? And what's influencing this is patience. Pretty much what the universe is telling you that, the next few months, things may start to happen. And usually, I feel like these moments of stasis happen when there is something big coming, so that we can be ready, so that we can rest, so that we can take care of the little details, which for me is what Saturn retrograde is about too. Saturn retrograde, kind of tells you for those long-term things you want, it's taking care of the details. So your synchronicities today are 1919, which it could just be 19, right? You could start seeing 19, 19 could have some, point of reference for you, and seashell. And I have seashells here on my desk that I put there for the new summer season, right? The solstice. But seashells are a sign that love is coming, right? And so is 19, which, it may be someone new coming into your life and you not knowing how things are going to work out, but just taking a chance, right? Taking a chance on new love. Okay. I love love. So your energy is really amazing. It's the Empress. So basically, for some people might be healing, but, for the most part, it's about birthing new things. It's about doing what's good for you. And, you know, there's also self-worth with the Empress. The Empress encompasses all of the energy of all the queens. But, you know, which is what makes her so amazing. But also, you know, I don't know, she's just so peaceful. She's so peaceful, so nurturing. Everyone kind of comes to the Empress. Yes, I actually think the Empress is the most powerful card in the deck, even more powerful than all of the others, right? But you are manifesting, right? Some details you need to think about. Like Magician is about, it's about alchemy, and it's about you are manifesting something. It could be working something out, because the magician uses all of the elements at their disposal, including the dark elements. All of these things that happen to us work towards making things better for our life, right? So it could be that that's what you've been trying to do, manifest better things in your life, learning from the past. So, because each lesson we learn really sets us up for the future, believe it or not. But I will say that what you're manifesting currently is, a turnaround. The Six of Cups is here with the Page of Wands. You could be, getting some news on something that is turning around, right? This news could be coming from someone in the past. So someone from your past could be bringing you good news, or a gift. But irregardless, this is good news. The Page of Wands also deals with new directions. So it could be taking a new direction with someone that you have known for a really long time. It could be any of those things, because we're a lot of people here. We're a lot of people here. So what's challenging is the Hangman, is the stasis, is just waiting, But, with the Hangman too, that's about, it's about sacrificing control. It's about saying, you know what, nothing's going on right now. I'm not exactly getting what I want, but there's no disaster. And, I'm just going to let go and let God, right? I'm going to let the universe handle it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I'm right here, right? The Hangman always represents a difficult time too, because we're having to change our perception, the way we think about things. And so maybe actually you're supposed to change how you think about what's going on right now, instead of seeing it as, nothing's going on, nothing good is happening, where is my new cycle? It's what can I do at this moment? What can I do at this moment? Yes. I actually don't mind the Hangman energy. I don't overly like seeing it in a love reading, because that indicates someone not doing anything. And it also feels to me like, there's just no action you need to take. Your new beginnings are going to come regardless, but definitely how you handle it is important. And maybe the reason for it is for you to, change your mindset, or change how you see things, all of that. All of that. So, what's working for you, though, is that you are processing shit. With the Five of Cups being here, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles, it's kind of like you're not letting losses affect you at this point. You're not holding on to anything. You're putting real effort into being grounded, maybe even into your financial life, or your stability, definitely your goals. Um, but with the Queen of Pentacles, which is my favorite queen, by the way, she is grounded. She takes care of business, but she also is very nurturing and very caring towards others, But I feel like this is very much about self-care. You know, this is about putting the effort into yourself. It could be that while you're waiting, you know, you're learning new things, right? You're learning new things. So it's positive for me, very much so. People that may be affecting your day was interesting. So 9 of Pentacles with the Knight of Wands. I kind of feel like there may be someone coming to you for financial help. You know, it's interesting because they could also be giving you resources, but I don't feel like that's it. I feel like someone is coming to you for help financially. You know, it could be financially, it could be just they're looking for a way out of a situation with the Knight of Wands being here, and you know, it could be that they're coming to you for help because you're in a good place, so they want to be in a good place too, right? They're probably tired of waiting. But the problem with the Knight of Wands is that, you know, it's not all nights, none of them stay. So I feel like you might actually be advising this person saying, look, you have to stick with something. You know, it's great to be passionate. It's great to move. I feel like there's some impatience in this person. You know, and I feel like that's what you might be telling them. And I feel like outright they might be asking you for money. Because they assume that you have it because you always seem to be doing pretty well. But we're also seeing the Two of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like you are not sure whether giving them money is the best course of action. So maybe it's you're giving to them in some different way. And maybe you feel this way because maybe this happens like often with this person, you know? And I feel like you're maybe questioning whether or not giving them money this time around is really the best course of action for them or for you, right? Wow, that's a whole message for someone. So we're going to get on with what may be going on in your environment, what situations might be coming up. This could deal with relationships or really anything. But we're going to take a look. Sag, let's take a look. What is going on in Sagittarius' environment and relationships, whatever. What situations are coming up today for Sagittarius? Let me get on to your advice, Sag. I think today that I'm going to do the Who's Talking About You reading, which is always a lot of fun for me. I haven't got my microphone yet, but it's coming. Okay. Heartbroken's at the bottom. It's possible working out a situation with someone that was kind of painful. Okay. So what's coming up today? What's going on in Sagittarius' environment? We're seeing passion. Okay. Stability and security. Sabotage and rebuild. I feel like someone is determined to connect with you here. Because they feel like there may be chemistry between you. And you're just trying to be stable. I kind of feel like this person maybe isn't stable. You know, and for you, you want something stable and chemistry isn't enough. Anything else about this situation? Yeah, they're trying to seduce you. But, you know, they're not reliable. Because you're attracted to this person, right? But it really feels like this person just wants, you know, quick satisfaction. Let's just put it that way. Can you tell me anything more about this situation? But it's kind of like they won't give up, like they're determined to have you or something. Yeah, you're like, no, I don't think so. Not enough. No, I don't. Yeah, no. So any other situations Sagittarius needs to be aware of before we get to the advice for the day? Any other situations for Sagittarius? Someone's missing you. Any other situations? They may be looking at your pictures, stalking you online. Who knows? What else? What can you tell me about this? Oh, a runner. A runner. Ugh. You know the runner. They have the fear of commitment. Anything else about this situation? I don't feel like this situation is like affecting you directly, because I don't think you're even aware that this person is doing it. Yeah, like y'all don't talk, right? Because you learned your lesson on the runner, you know. It's possible you still think about them, and they're definitely thinking about you. But you're ready for something else. Yeah, you're ready for something else. What's this new phase? Yeah. I mean, you're not interested in this person because you set boundaries and then all of a sudden, you know, it was probably they pulled away. But I feel like this was someone that was always pulling away because they have issues with running. Yeah, yeah. And I don't know if this person contacts you. I mean, maybe they do. But I feel like for you, this just ain't the one because you're not dealing with that running bullshit. You're trying to make healthy choices and have healthy relationships in your life. And it hurts, you know. It hurts. Because heartbroken keeps appearing at the bottom, but you know that this was a lesson you learned, like definitely karmic. No more karmic partners. I heard that. So let's see what you need to focus on today, Sagittarius. But the lessons are good too. I mean, I'm going to say that. The lessons help us to put the right boundaries in place. They definitely do. I think I even saw something about that yesterday. I'm not sure. I can barely remember my name most of the time. So what does Sagittarius need to focus on today? Boundaries. Oh my gosh. So this actually may come up. What does Sagittarius need to focus on today? Productiveness. Yeah. I feel like this isn't just about whatever that thing was. I feel like overall, you know, you're needing to set boundaries in terms of protecting your energy with what you're trying to do. So whatever it is you're trying to do, you know, it's about not allowing people to come in and distract you with their BS. Yes, definitely. Because, you know that big changes are coming and you need to be ready. Okay, Sag. Okay. So let's see where your inspiration is today. Where's the inspiration for Sagittarius? What is inspiring Sagittarius today? That you know you're headed somewhere. You know, Imrana, where are you being called to journey to? And it may be, you know, that you're still figuring it out. And that's kind of deals with figuring out what's next, right? Where are you going next? You know, and maybe that's something you're really thinking about in a positive way, because this is inspiration. Let's see. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations. Yeah. Divine plan. So there's always a plan for us, and maybe you're starting to get an inkling of what that is. Maybe you're starting to see what is next for you, and now it's time to start planting seeds, you know? Very nice. That is inspiring. So let's get you an abundance message. What would help you be abundant today, Sagittarius? What would help Sagittarius be abundant today? Sagittarius. What would help Sagittarius be abundant today? What would help Sagittarius be abundant today? Oh, speak words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own world and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. One I like is I constantly say now, ever since I heard a friend say it, was, I am thriving, always thriving, always thriving. So we'll round this off with your soul message. What is the soul message for Sagittarius? Today's soul truth. Today's soul truth for Sagittarius. What is today's soul truth for Sagittarius? Today's soul truth for Sagittarius. Oh, that's a little too much truth, Sag. Oh, gosh. Could we get, like, one card? What? One card for Sagittarius, please. Maybe I wasn't specific enough. Obviously. So, on whom am I placing blame right now? Take responsibility. On whom are you placing blame right now? Today, free yourself by releasing all victimhood, blame, and resistance. They don't belong where you are going. Only love and courage lives there. Make a choice to do it. Listen to your heart. You will be led. So I guess this is about needing to ask yourself if you're blaming other people for things. You know, sometimes things are other people's fault, but, you know, unfortunately, when we blame others, we kind of put ourselves in this victim mentality. You know, things aren't done to us, they're done for us. Just remember that. What am I waiting for? Someone else to do it for me. Are you waiting on someone else before you take the big leap? No more thinking, only doing. Be brave and you will discover what you are really made of. So if there's something you want to do, don't wait for other people before you do it. Okay. To whom am I comparing myself right now? All that you need and want is within you. And what can I do to make a difference? Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Okay, that's a whole lot. Sometimes, too, when, you know, people have more than us, it's easy to think, why not me? And that's what you need to say to yourself. Why not you? Why not you? Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you today. I hope you have the most blessed day. Toodles.